Instead of suffering through the YouTube chat, click like and subscribe. Well, we had Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia for the TBS title, which went to a 20-minute draw. And it was a very good match. And they fought on the apron near the end. Cole gave him a destroyer, went for the boom. Garcia grabbed his foot. Cole broke free, goes running. And they rang the bell, and man, this guy stopped in his tracks. And Garcia, who was a babyface, did celebrate retaining on a draw, which was kind of heelish. Adam Cole was furious. And the one thing I'll say about this show is, to me, if you're going to do a 1 hour or a 1 hour show with a 20-minute draw, there shouldn't be 4 matches on the show, because they did no entrances for this match. They rang the bell as the show went on the air. They did the 20 minutes, and then they were out of there. And there was no follow-up on this show whatsoever. And they just went right on. We got to get to Max Caster's Open Challenge. And it made the match feel less important than it should have felt.
I thought that in both nights, they opened with that audience and they wanted to get right to the ring. And I felt that they should have set it up more. Also, I'm not sure that they picked the right matches. Because the thing that worked so well with, of course, you can't do Omega and Ospreay and Takeshita and Fletcher every week on television. But the thing that worked so well in Australia was doing that. You open, you come in with that, something that's going to wow everyone. And this one, it's like, boom, you're in the ring in the match with Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole's going on. And it's like a championship match. But, the key to these shows is that it's not, there's a lot of people who are not regular watchers of your show that are watching. And you know what I mean? And that's what you're trying to attract. That's the whole reason that TNT's putting you there, is the fact that you're a valuable commodity to us. And so we're going to use the fact that there's millions of people watching these NCAA tournament games, and some of them are going to watch the wrestling just because it's on right after. And I think that it did not feel like big time wrestling. And some of the problem was, the crowd wasn't that big, but it just felt like, boom, we're in the ring. There's these guys. I think they needed either like a super special match. I thought they were going to open with the hologram match on night 2. But that's fine that they didn't. But the idea is that you open with something so flashy and so crazy that it's not what people think pro wrestling is, and that's the idea, is to do something where they go, whoa, wait a minute, man, this is really good. Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole was just 2 guys in the ring wrestling. Like, I'm watching, it's like, what's special about this? I mean, the match was good, but it's like, that's fine for wrestling fans, but this show was not booked, especially the first match in both nights, should not be booked for wrestling fans. It should be booked for doing something that will make people go, whoa, whatever that is, whether it's a big angle to promote your pay-per-view, which is probably the thing, or a match where they'll do something that people will just go, whoa, not just, oh, here's a 20-minute draw wrestling match. I mean, they didn't really put over the title or anything like that, or, whatever. The one thing that they did on tonight's show, which I didn't see all of it, and I've seen it on social media as well, they are really pushing this April 16th thing, because April 16th is when they surpass Nitro. And their big thing is that it becomes the longest running primetime wrestling show, because WCW Saturday night was 6 to 8. So in theory, primetime starts at 8. So it was not a primetime show. So this would be the longest running primetime show in the history of the Turner Networks as of April 16th. And it also, as many people have been waiting, I don't see this as a big deal at all. But boy, do I know a lot of people who are just salivating over the idea that they pass Nitro's mark, just because of whatever, Eric Bischoff or whatever. I mean, to me, it's like, whatever. You're not in competition with Eric Bischoff. That thing died years ago, and this company's going to be a lot more profitable than that one, at least for the next 3 years. And then after, who knows? nobody knows what's going on more than 3 years in advance anyway. But for the next couple of years, it is what it is. And but yeah, they started pushing it on TV, the longest running primetime wrestling show in the history of the Turner Networks.
Are you heading to Las Vegas for WrestleMania? If so, clear some time on the calendar because we have a lot of great events. It's our annual convention, the WrestlingObserver.com/F4W online convention in Las Vegas this year on WrestleMania weekend. April 18th, Friday, April 19th and 20th. We got special events every day. Friday will be the Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez live Q&A. You can show up. We've got a meet and greet. Perhaps we'll have some merch. And you can ask us any question that you would like at the live Q&A. This will not appear as a podcast, a video podcast, audio podcast. You can only see and hear the Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez Q&A if you attend live. That is April 18th at noon at the beautiful Palms Resort Casino in Las Vegas. We will also have wrestling watch parties. Have you ever wanted to watch wrestling with Dave Meltzer? 2 wrestling watch parties coming up that weekend, as well as 2 after parties. What is an after party? It's exactly what it sounds like. After WrestleMania, both nights, you'll be able to come back to a suite. I'll be there, Dave, a bunch of other friends and subscribers, and you'll get to party. We'll have alcohol, food, and more. These are the after parties after WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. If you want to go, you got to buy your tickets now. Tickets available for everything at f4wonline.com/Vegas. Easy. f4wonline.com/Vegas. Did I mention we're going to have a group dinner at Texas Day Brazil? It's an all-you-can-eat steakhouse, all-you-can-eat steak. I hear some of you right now, I don't eat meat. Doesn't matter. They have the best salad bar you'll ever see. Texas Day Brazil. You can grab your tickets for that meet and greet / dinner as well. Where? F4wonline.com/Vegas. See you there.